Okay, so today on this beautiful 6-6 portal, 6 is birthing something new, right? It's a beautiful 6. It's like it's not, you don't have to lift the pen to finish it. It's almost like a very sacred number, but also very sacred shape, right? So we're going to call upon ceremonial space and we're going to do a little bit of a journey. So whatever comes to your mind first. Okay, so inhale for 3. Hold that for 3. And blow it out for 3. And hold on empty for 3. Gently inhale for 3. Hold and relax on 3. Blow it out from your lips for 3. And then hold it out for 3 counts. Last one, inhale for 3. Pause. Exhale for 3. Pause. And relax to inhale one more time naturally as we call upon our guides, teachers, angels, masters, ascended masters. We place ourselves in a beautiful white pyramid of light. This white pyramid goes even underneath your body, and you're fully surrounded by this high frequency white light. It sparkles, it's uplifting. It allows for you to elevate yourself into a higher state now. As we relax the body, we feel and allow for this beautiful energy to enter. And we call upon our guides, our teachers, our masters, our ascended masters, guardian angels, angels. We call upon your supra consciousness, your higher self, your I am presence. We call upon your soul self and your subconscious self. As we take this journey, we're walking on a beautiful street, maybe a pathway. And as you look ahead, you're seeing the horizon. And as you look at the horizon, what do you see and detect beyond the horizon? What do you see there? Where is this road leading you to? Is it finishing at some spot? Or is the horizon keeping going? What do you detect at the horizon? Take a note of what you saw. And as we continue on our journey, you're walking forward, feeling the elements around you, one step in front of the other. And as you look down and step on something, you're not stumbling, but you felt something underneath your foot. You turn around and look what it was that you stepped on. And there below you, you see a key. And you pick up this key. And as you look at it, describe what this key looks like now. And if you like, you can take a note of that Jot something down. What is the key? What type of a key? What does it look like? First thing that comes to your mind. And you put that key in your pocket and continue to walk forward. Taking your time, looking around, feeling the breeze on your skin, watching the horizon. And then all of a sudden you see an animal cross the road. And you look at it, and maybe it scurries away into the bushes on the side of the street, but what animal crossed your path? Does it say anything to you? What does it look like? And then you continue to walk forward, and you see a house on your left side of the street. What type of a house are you seeing there? Can you describe the house? And as you come closer to the house, you feel all of a sudden the key in your pocket. And you say, oh, maybe this key fits to this house. So you walk up to the house and you open the door and step inside. What do you see there inside this house? You can walk around and look around through the room or the rooms. Anything that you see, just jot it down. If there are windows, things, smells. Walking through the house now, and you're opening the door at the back of the house, stepping away from the house now. And there you find a box. What is that box looking like? What type of a box is it? And open the box, and what is inside of the box there that you find? We're continuing a little journey here, and you pick up and walk on the road again. And as you walk forward just a little bit more, there's a fork in the road. And you can choose to either go to the left, where there's jungle, or you can go to the right, where there are rolling hills. Which way are you going to go? And as you're walking through this beautiful way, you're finding a cave there on the right. And you look at the cave and you find candles outside of the cave. And you're going to go into the cave. How many candles will you bring with you to go in through this cave? Good. And as you go into the cave, maybe you light one of the candles. You keep walking and walking, and it turns into a tunnel. And you can see the light at the other side. And as you walk out through this tunnel, you come out of it on the other side, and you take a wonderful deep breath. And here you see a wall. There's a big wall in front. What are you going to do next with this wall? Are you gonna go around it, or what are you doing here next? And then from here on, we will pause for a moment. And your little journey is now done. And in this journey, we can share of what you saw and what you experienced if you wanted to. I can first go over a little bit, and then you can choose if you want to share. This is just for fun, but we're just looking at what's coming up in your subconscious. So when we look at the horizon, you can see what's coming next for you in your life. How do you view your life? Okay, so that is the horizon. And then when you stepped on the key and you picked it up and you described your key, this is reflecting how you see yourself in this life, right? How do you see yourself in this life? Then when you saw the animal cross the road, maybe that is your ideal mate. And what are the qualities of this mate that crossed your road? And then you saw the house on your left-hand side, and the outside of the house is how do you view your life? What are the qualities of that? And then when you opened with the key and inside of the house, what are some desires that you have in your life? And then when you walk through the house to the back of the house and out, you found your box. And the outside of the box and what was inside of the box is how you see your intelligence and how do you want to use it with what was inside of the box. I'm getting so many faces. I was so surprised when I did this too. I will share with you what I got as well. And when you found the fork in the road, you had the jungle on the left side, and that is more of an exciting life, like many things to do, many options, and some unknown. Okay, and then on the right hand side, you saw the rolling hills, and that is more of a calm, serene type of a journey that you are interested in taking. And of course, this is just to play with what comes up in your subconscious. There's no right when there's no wrong. It's just a way of seeing. Okay. And then when we stepped into our cave here and the outside was the candles, how many candles you picked up signifies how many great loves do you have in your life. And then when we went through the tunnel, at the end of the tunnel, we came out, we took a breath, but then there was a big wall in front of you. And then what you did with this wall, it's how do you respond to challenges in your life? Do you climb over it? Do you go through it? Do you use your magic and just realize it was just a piece of paper? Or do you lay down in front of it and take a nap? Or do you all of a sudden gain superpowers and climb it up like Spider-Man? So these are just fun things that we can play with, and we can just see how we can see what comes first in our minds. And we had no idea what this was going to lead to. So, and then if it was something that you loved, you can keep that and expand on it. If it was something that you didn't like so much, then that's great. Then we're going to do our next little practice by releasing some of these subconscious patterns. Okay, so I'm going to pause the video here for a minute. And just for fun, that's not necessary at all, you can share, okay? So now we all have shared, we can analyze these different places, and then as we were maybe surprised of what you saw and what you decided on, that's great. Whatever you like, you can keep, and then we can redream or dream our life into reality, just like the ancient ones used to do, and the shamans, how they were sharing. So we're almost having a little bit of a fire ceremony now as we did this journey, and we can then see how is the subconscious telling us things that we might not have known, right? And then if you'd like to have more information on that, we can just go ahead and go a little bit deeper into it. And if you would like to dream tonight when you go to bed, there's a wonderful technique. You can have a little bit of water, and before you go to bed, you can say, I like to remember my dreams tonight. And then you drink some of the water, and you say, I will remember my dreams tonight. And when I drink the rest of the water in the morning, you will remember your dreams. And even this journey was almost like a dream. You can redream it, what you want to add, and use this as a deepening and just taking it easy and discover more things about yourself as well. So that's one exercise that is good to do and fun to do. And if you loved what you saw, just really rub that in. If you really love the idea, what I had in my box, for example, I had a treasure chest, and I opened it, it was full of gold, and there was like a gold crown. And then I took all these older gold jewelries, hi Kalani, and I shared it. I wanted to bring, jewels for all of my friends and all of my students. So I took all of that. So that's what I wanted to bring with me for my friends. So maybe that is, I like to share my ideas, and, whatever. You can just go deeper in on every little aspect of this. And just to share a little further, when I had animal, I had a fox run by, and then it had these like cute eyes and looking at me. And when I looked over to the side, I saw the fox inside a little fox house with all the fox babies waving and having this fun eyes. So I was like, oh yeah, those are my kids. That's my loves, so it's interesting to see what it was. So again, I want to thank my friend Dr. Jane for sharing this little journey with me, and so on and so forth. Now, today we have the full moon. So if it now was something or something else in your subconscious, or a pattern that you've been working hard on breaking free from, we're going to do now a little exercise where we need a candle. Okay, so I have a itsy bitsy teeny tiny candle. Remember, you're not going to burn yourself on this. Okay, and then you can use a stick if you're out, or if you don't have a stick, take a tiny piece of paper. You don't have to write anything on it unless you want to, and you just make it a little tighter. So if you're sitting in your bed, I wouldn't recommend to do a candle, you know, in case something falls on your sheets. So be careful with that, taking very good care of ourselves. So as we have the habits, or maybe it's like an old thing or something you want to forgive, or somebody you want to forgive, maybe there is like something that you want to get rid of, in a sense, you know, I don't want to feel this way. I don't want to have any more hard feelings. I want to let go of patterns. Maybe there's like a program of eating, obsession of eating too much or eating too little. Don't start to burn it yet. So take your little fire arrow, and we're going to call upon our guides, our subconscious, any and all of the higher beings, our masters, and maybe our totem animal that will assist us on this journey to release patterns that no longer feels appropriate to carry. So you hold that, and then you're gonna inhale and gonna create a feeling in your heart. Say, oh, I'm so glad that this is being released. And then feel the feeling of whatever it is that you wanted to release, okay? And blow it into the stick. I don't want to judge myself. I don't want to, you know, compare myself. I want to really remember what my purpose was. Feel, how would you feel if you found your purpose again and again? It could really work on that. And then whatever is hindering you from that, maybe blow it into your fire arrow. Maybe you have some fears that you want to release. Blow that into your arrow. And what are the layers that are keeping you from manifesting what it is that you want? Even if you don't know what it is, you can say, whatever is keeping me from manifesting that which I want to create in my life with ease and grace and so much joy, blow that in. And then since we're doing it, we might as well say, if there's anything else that I'm not aware about, but it's blocking me from manifesting my dream life, what I really want and what I came here to do, let's add that in too. Bring it up to my awareness and know that this is a powerful ceremony. So if you're not quite ready yet, don't put that in yet. You can also change your mind, but once you feel like you've put it in, if you have a magic wish that you would like to manifest, blow that in, and anything that's hindering you from receiving this magic wish, blow that in. And if you needed more strength to do what it is that you wanted, whatever is hindering you from that strength, blow that in. And when you feel, take your time that your fire arrow is complete, we're going to light it up. And we know that fire is very, very transformative Earlier, we had a beautiful incense on, have already candles on to hold us. And then we're now ready to let this powerful elemental of fire, to burn it, to transform it, to transmute it into something else. You can even visualize there in the center of the fire is the violet fire flame that transmutes it, that changes that into something else. So that this transformation and this transmutation with this violet fire flame and the orange fire flame will also serve the collective for the highest good, and us creating more and more self-love, self-realization, more love, releasing fear or blocks, whether they are yours or something that you took on in this life, or maybe in a past life too. And when you feel like it is completed and the whole stick is burned up, or symbolically the whole stick is burned up, I'm going to wait a little bit for mine. Then we take the light that comes out of fire. We also have warmth, digestion, and light. And then we take this light and we fill our hearts, because when there's anything blocking us, it is always blocking our heart mind. So now we take the fire and we brush it into our heart to ignite our heart mind. You can inhale this new beautiful light into your beingness. Yes, and into your auric field here, feeling and acknowledging you as this beautiful flame, this light bringer to the earth, knowing deep in your heart now that the blocks have been removed and replenished with light. And then we call upon the fire, the violet flame, maybe the blue light as well, that is Archangel Michael, that can simply transmute and with his fire sword cut away that which isn't of the greatest good, that which harms us. And then we feel and we become one with this light. Maybe you can gaze on your flame and see how this steady flame is igniting your heart flame and your third eye, the one pointed focus, showing you your visions that will now guide you forward through synchronicities, through this key that is you. You are the key that unlocks that which you would like in your life. And you are meant to enjoy this journey here on earth. And there's always a solution to any obstacles, and you will always find your way. And then that way will be the wisdom way, and how we dream our life journey into existence. Now we'll call upon the Violet Tara, who is the resurrection and the life of you, ever fully self-sustained now. And we ask Violet Tara to give you a beautiful transmission now, as maybe you want to lay down and receive this healing. We also call upon the moon, the new moon, that can show us these shadow aspects of who we are, knowing that within the richness of the darkest hour lays that rich soil, and the soil that's here for you to grow and sprout your ideas, your gifts for the greatest good for you. And it is through your exploration and your becoming and your deepening in to your creative self that you then can share your light through all that you do, through your drawing, through your singing, through your work, through your appreciation of the nature around you, of the stars in the sky and the planets that have lined up so beautifully for us at this time, as we are here like light bringers, birthing the new earth through our light, grounding both that star magic consciousness that flows through our awareness, through our sun and the 13 constellations that are fully aligned into our physical body avatar, into our organs. Feel yourself connecting now up and through your body, and know that you are this beautiful being of light, an ascended master that came here to earth to shine and learn and play, knowing and remembering just one little candle can fully light up a ginormous and a huge hall, that house that you are. As I now will proceed with this ignition and connect your body up into the 13 constellations, as we now ask all the divine ones to be here and support us as we connect our entire nervous system up into the Ophiuchus constellation, the healer, the snake bearer. Now we connect with the constellation of Aries, and here we connect the head and the face. It rules the skull and the brain and the upper teeth and everything in the head except for the lower jaw. Let yourself receive light and codes from this constellation as well. Taurus constellation now. We're connecting in with the neck and your throat. It rules the lower jaw and the throat region, including your voice, the larynx, the tonsils and the upper cervical vertebrae, the mouth of God, your tongue, your mouth, and your thyroid glands. And the thyroid glands, which connects you in with health and vitality in your body. Gemini, the constellation of Gemini, rules the respiratory tree, your lungs, your thoracic cavity, and your diaphragm, the trachea, the windpipe, the arms, from the fingers all the way to your shoulder blades and the upper thoracic vertebrae. Connecting now with the constellation of Cancer that rules the upper abdomen, your chest and the upper portions of your liver, Also rules the body's containers, the breast, the stomach, the womb, the peritoneum, the membrane that holds the whole abdominal cavity, the pleural sac surrounding the thoracic cavity, and the pericardium surrounding your heart. The meningitis, that sac surrounding the brain, and the spinal canal, connecting up into the wisdom, receiving guidance and codes from the star system, Cancer. Now we call upon Leo, the star system of Leo that rules the heart and the spinal vertebrae directly behind the heart and the back of the heart. Receive that connection now. And now we connect you in with Virgo that rules the lower abdominal cavity, which includes the lower liver, pancreas, gallbladder, and the small intestine. Give thanks for your organs as you connect up to the star system of Virgo. Connecting in with the Libra star system now, that rules the belt area, along with Sagittarius star system, at the buttocks at the level of the navel, which includes the kidneys, the adrenals, and the lumbar and the sacral vertebrae. Connecting into Scorpio, the star system of Scorpio, where we connect in with the organs of reproduction and the large intestine, the rectum in men, and the prostate in man, the prostate gland. Sagittarius, connecting up with that star system now, that rules the hips and the upper legs down to the knees, as well as the very important sciatica nerve. Connecting in with Capricorn star system, that rules our knees, as well as the skeleton in our whole physical body and our skin. Feel the connection here. Now Aquarius, which rules our lower legs and our ankles, connecting in with Aquarius now. And finally, Pisces, the star system of Pisces, that rules the lymphatic system, including the white blood cells in our blood that we use for defense system, as well as the feet. This is how we raise our vibration now into the 5D. And feel this connection and the flow of light once it moves through you. And up into the Alpha Transmission Center, out through the Omega and down into Earth grids. As we feel this connection, we can once again feel how we are connected into this new earth and the reason why we are here. Imagine that the earth is now bringing you high vibrational streams of light and codes and information as a conduit. And you ground these codes into earth as well. Feel the ebb and the flow of light and information, knowing that you are like a two-way channel, both receiving and giving, allowing these electromagnetic frequencies and information to flow from the stars down through your body, upgrading you on the way, giving you guidance and synchronicities and ideas and knowings into the ground and into the magnetic frequencies to flow from earth and up back through your body and into the star. To energize us and maintain this total cosmic connection to our celestial sisters and brothers, and feeling information coming down through you and energy coming up from the earth into you. Wonderful. Just bathe in this wonderful new way of seeing yourself. And remember, it is with intention. It is with imagination and visualization that we can energize ourselves now. And start to play with these energies and feel what really resonates deeply into your heart space, into your heart mind. Taking a couple of deeper breaths as you return back into your beautiful body avatar. I'm going to count you back from 1 to 5. At 5, you're feeling wonderful, rejuvenated, fully back and divinely aligned inside of your body. 1, 2, taking a deep breath, realigning, readjusting. 3, relaxing and softening. 4 and 5, wide awake, feeling wonderful, fully alert, fully back into your body. And feel gratitude for yourself for doing this little journey today, and knowing that this healing will integrate with gentleness and ease, and we're offering it through our self-love to the earth, to all of humanity, in service of our planet, service of our universe, galaxy, and multiverse. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Thank you so much. Again, you who are listening to the recording, remember I'm not giving any medical advice, but I warmly welcome you into our little group. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much.